Okay, 8 o'clock. So, where is the other students? So many decent students. Are they still coming? The other students? Are they still coming? You don't know? Yes, but where is the other students? Okay, so all right, so number 1. Go. 2. Go. 3. 4. 5. There. Okay. 4 not here, 5 there. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 15. 16. 17. 18. 21. 22. 24. 25. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 36. 40. Okay, the last one, right? 40 is the last one. All right, so you guys have the homework? Yes, you have the homework. Homework will be, so today is class 3-1, so it's going to be 2 part 6. Chapter 2 part 6. Do you have the homework? Yes or no? Okay. It's 2 part 6. So one group here. Any other? Any other group? Huh? Oh, is he waiting for the other student to come? Is he coming to class? Yes? Okay. Usually I don't accept homeworks later, right? So I accept in the beginning of the class. If you don't believe in the beginning of the class, I shall not accept later. Because I don't want you doing the homework in class. But for example, this class here, A14, right? So you have been not very good at delivering homework, right? I forgive you sometimes, many other times you didn't deliver, so you're losing some points here. But today, if someone arrives later, right? Another students arrive with the homework, I will accept. Alright, so another thing is, this is the last week for the assignments, okay? Almost none of you deliver the assignments. Do you have any questions about the assignment? Because this is the last week. So you have to deliver until Saturday. Today is Monday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Only 5 days, okay? To deliver the homework, the assignments. Do you remember the assignment? The assignment is this one here. Let me show you. So here is the assignment. Do you remember? This is the questionnaire, right? From the book. This is the first assignment. The second one is the review, right? So here are the grades for the book. Almost none, 0, 0, 0, it is nobody did it. And the other one, review, also 0. If you deliver the homework, you take a picture and send it to my check. I'll put your grades here. For example, we have one student here. Student here, 08. He just did the book, but not the review. This one is number 20, is number 11. 11 also did the book questionnaire, but not the review. And a few students here in the end, right? Did the book, but not the review. The book, not the review. This one did both of them. That's good. Book and review. So this one is 31. Very good. Right? You did the book and the review. So just a few of you did the homework, the assignment. So this is the last week. Do you guys have any questions? For example, if you're going to do the homework, the assignment, and my internet is not working. So this is why you should not let to do this assignment in the last day. Because if you have internet problems, your password is not working, you still have time to fix it and do the assignment. But if you have to do it in the last day, and you have problems with the internet, you cannot do the assignment. I have other classes, for example, these are my other classes, okay? Other classes. So they finish the semester without delivering. They lose some points. So let's see here other classes, right? This is other classes. For example, this guy here failed, right? He did not pass, right? So let's look at him. So he didn't deliver some homeworks, and also he didn't do the assignment. Right? He asked the teacher, please give me a second chance to do the assignment, because if I do the assignment, I won't be able to pass. But I said, no, you had the whole semester to do it, and you didn't do it. So I tell him, no second chances, because you have the whole semester to do it, and you didn't. So do you understand? This is your last week to do the assignment, and almost none of you did it yet. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand? Yes? So, if you understand, please do the assignment. I don't want to fail. But if I have to, I will. I will not give a second chance. You have the whole semester, and this is the last week, okay, for the assignment. Okay, for those of you who arrived late, many of you here didn't do the assignment yet, and this is the last week. If I were you, I would be working the assignment today, tomorrow, right? Not leaving for the weekend, for example, Friday, Saturday. These are the 2 last days. Saturday is the last day. Okay? All right. Does any one of you have any questions about the assignment? No? If you have any questions, please message me in the chat. Teacher, can you help me do this? My password is not working. Can you reset my password? So if you do this today, I probably will see your message and reply to you in time. So if it's today, you still have tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday to do it. But if you do this on Saturday, maybe I'll reply to you Sunday. Sunday is too late because Saturday is the last day. All right. So we are here supposed to do, this is our last lesson, right? So another thing, today is our last lesson. Next week, week 18, we have our final exam. You know this? Next week, next Monday, is going to be our final exam. Okay? So our final exam will be exercises like we're going to do right now. So listen to the sound tapes and answer the questions. Final exam is going to be, let me put it here, 3 parts. So part 1, vocabulary. Part 2 is going to be listening and reading. And after those things, we'll have to answer some questions. Right? And number 3 is going to be a video recording. So this is our final exam next week. So vocabulary, for example, we have a lot of exercises for example, we're going to do it today, right? So matching the words with the definition. I'm going to give one exercise in final exam. Matching the word with the definition. This is going to be part 1 of the final exam. Part 2, we're going to listen. Right? We're going to listen to a video clip or a sound clip, and then you have to answer questions. Or I will also give you something to read, and also you have to answer some questions. So this is the first part, right? So after you finish this part here, you deliver the paper to me, and you go away to work in the third part. Third part will be a video recording. I'm going to give you instructions. Please record a video answering this question. This is for me to listen to your pronunciation. Pronunciation. Right? So you have to record a video, and then I'm going to be answering a question. This is for me to see how you pronounce the English words. Okay? Does anyone have any question about the final exam? This is next class. Okay? Today is our last class. Next class is going to be our final exam. Alright, so this is the house items, right? I talked to you about the assignment last week for the assignment. I talked to you about the final exam. The next class is going to be the final exam, right? And now we're going to dive into today's class. Okay, so this is going to be on page 53. Can you open your books, page 53? How many of you have the books? So you have the book here, your book there, yes. Open the book, page 53. Let's do some exercises, okay?
I would like the summer salad.
Okay, we're gonna listen to sound clip and then I'll ask you some questions. Okay, before we listen to this clip, she's gonna be talking about accommodation. So what is accommodation? She's gonna be asking, what's the accommodation she asked for? Accommodation is the change, okay? She's going to ask you to do some change in her dish. So, and then the question will be, what's the accommodation that she asked for? So let's pay attention.
1. I would like the summer salad, but please hold the onion and put the dressing on the side. Thanks.
Sure. I will also bring a basket of bread. Would you like white or brown?
Brown bread, please.
Got it. I'll be back in a minute with your bread.
Question. What accommodation does the woman ask for?
Okay, question. What is the accommodation this woman asked for? So accommodation is the change that she asked for her dish. So can you look at the answers and tell me which letter is the answer? Letter A, B, C, or D? Huh? A. No bread basket. This is not the answer, okay? Anyone else? For example, what's the change, okay? So listen here to the beginning again.
I would like the summer salad, but please hold the onion and put the dressing on the side. Okay, the onion and put the onion and put the dressing on the side. Okay, please hold the onion and put the dressing on the side. Okay, please hold the onion and put the dressing on the side.
So this is the change. The dish is going to come a certain way, but she asked you to do a change. Please hold the onion and put the dressing on the side. So this is the change. So what letter does say this? B, right? Hold the onion and dressing on the side, letter B. Okay, let's go for number 2.
I might just have a kid's pool. 2. I'm not too hungry, darling. I might just have a kid's portion.
Okay, this man is not hungry. Okay? So, and now he's telling us, I might have a kid's portion. What's the difference between a kid's portion and an adult portion? Can you tell me the difference between a kid's portion and an adult portion? What? What's the difference between kid's portion and adult portion? Anyone? Can you tell me what's the difference? That's not in the book, okay? This is me asking you. For example, he's telling that he might want a kid's portion. Okay, so what's the difference between a kid's portion and an adult portion? For example, kid's portion. This is a dish here and kid's portion. And now this is an adult portion. So what's the difference? Kid's portion is smaller. Yes, kid's portion is smaller, right? He's not hungry. That's why he's maybe eating kid's portion, because he's not hungry. Kid's portion is smaller. Okay?
That's fine. Or we can split something. What are you looking at?
I thought I might have the kids' lasagna, but we'll split the adult version with you if you fancy pasta.
Why don't we do that? The adult plate also comes with garlic bread.
Question. What did the couple order for dinner?
3.
2. I'm not too... I might just have a kid's portion.
That's fine. Or we can split something. What are you looking at?
I thought I might have the kids' lasagna, but would split the adult version with you if you fancy pasta.
Why don't we do that? The adult plate also comes with garlic bread.
Question. What did the couple order for dinner?
3.
2.
Okay, another word that you need to learn. What's fancy means? For example, he's saying, well, we can split the adult lasagna if you fancy pasta. So what does it mean, fancy? For example, fancy means if you like it. For example, do you fancy basketball? Do you fancy ice cream? Do you fancy pasta? This is what he asked for. Well, if you fancy pasta, you can split the pasta. Lasagna is pasta. Okay? So lasagna is a certain type of pasta. So he's saying, well, I'm not hungry. I might eat his portion. But we can split an olive one. We can order the olive dish and then we can split. You eat half and I eat half. Do you understand? So this is his proposition, right? Proposition. And then she answered, oh yes, why don't we do that? I like the idea, yes, we can do that. And also because the other version comes with the bread. Right? The other version comes with the bread. Okay, let's listen one more time from the beginning.
2. I'm not too hungry, darling. I might just have a kid's portion.
That's fine. Or we can split something. What are you looking at?
I thought I might have the kids' lasagna, but would split the adult version with you if you fancy pasta.
Why don't we do that? The adult plate also comes with garlic bread.
Question. What did the couple order for dinner?
Sorry for the wait.
Okay, so what did this couple order for dinner? You can tell. You can look at the answers now and tell me which one do you think is the right one. A. The man ordered kids pasta and the woman ordered omelette. So, for example, the first part it might be correct, but this is not the answer. Okay. And you said C. They split the kids' lasagna. Okay? And this is also not correct. For example, kids' lasagna is already smaller. Right? So what they're going to split is going to be almost nothing for both of them to eat. So they actually ordered the bigger one to split. B. Yes, D is the correct one. Okay? For example, the D said they split the adult one. If he's not going to split, he's going to eat by himself, not splitting, he might ask this kid what. Because he's not hungry. I'm not hungry, I might eat the kids' lasagna. But they can agree, okay, I'm not hungry, we can split the bigger one. Or I can eat the smaller one alone. Do you understand? So instead of him asking the smaller one, they both together ask the bigger one and they split the other one. Okay, they did not split the smaller one. But the smaller is already small. Almost nothing to split, right? So letter A, the man ordered pasta and the woman ordered was no, they agreed to split one, right? We did the adult lasagna. They ordered with lasagna and split the garlic, no. They split the kids, no, they split the other one, they split the bigger one, okay? So listen here, right? I just want to listen to you so to make sure they understand.
We are so busy tonight.
2. I'm not too hungry, darling. I might just have a kid's portion.
That's fine. Or we can split something. What are you looking at?
Okay, you can have this one, this lasagna, or we can split one, the bigger one. That's what she's saying.
I thought I might have the kids' lasagna, but would split the adult version with you if you fancy pasta.
So I was thinking to eat this one, but I can split the other one if you like pasta, if you fancy pasta.
Why don't we do that? The adult plate also comes with garlic bread.
And then she said, okay, why don't we do that? And then the other one comes with the bread. This is why they split the other lasagna and they also eat the bread and together. Okay? Okay, this is number 2. Let's move to number. Any questions? Okay, number 3 now.
Would you like to breathe? Sorry for the wait. We are so busy tonight. Would you like to order drinks to get started?
That's okay. We aren't in a rush. Yes. Which red wine is your driest?
That would be our Australian Cab Merlot or the American Pinot Noir.
We'll have a bottle of the latter, thanks.
Question. What did the couple order to drink?
4.
3. Sorry for the wait. We are so busy tonight. Would you like to order drinks to get started?
That's okay. We aren't in a rush. Yes. Which red wine is your driest?
That would be our Australian Cab Merlot or the American Pinot Noir.
We'll have a bottle of the latter, thanks.
Question. What did the couple order to drink?
Hello, my name's Luke, and I'll be your servant.
3. Sorry for the wait. We are so busy tonight. Would you like to order drinks to get started?
That's okay. We aren't in a rush. Yes. Which red wine is your driest?
That would be our Australian Cab Merlot or the American Pinot Noir.
We'll have a bottle of the latter.
Okay, there is one word that you need to learn for this question. So, what's the former and what's the latter? For example, you hear the word letter because yes, oh, give me the bottle of the letter, right? So, letter is when you say something in the last place. If you say something in the first place, it's going to be formal. For example, she said Australian cover first. So this is the formal. And she said the American Pinot Noir, the last one. So this is the letter. Okay? So she said Australian Cabernet, this was the first option. And the last option was the American Pinot Noir. And then the man said, oh, bring me one which is the letter. So now the question here, what did the couple order to drink? C, exactly, a bottle of the American Pinot Noir, because they asked, oh, bring the letter. The letter is the American Pinot Noir. You understand? For example, if he said, oh, bring me the former, then the question, the answer would be American Cabernet. Okay? Alright, so this is number 3, letter C, right? So let's see the other options. For example, letter A, a bottle of the American Pinot Noir, a bottle of Australian Pinot. Australian is a Cabernet, not Pinot Noir, so this is wrong. B, bottle of the Australian Cabernet, no, Australian. The Cabernet, no, they asked the letter. It's not Australian Cabernet. So C is the right answer, right? Bottle of the American Pinot Noir. And letter D, a bottle of American Cabernet. American is a Pinot Noir, not Cabernet. So this is also wrong. So letter C is the correct one. Okay, number 4.
I'll be your servant tonight. 4. Hello, my name's Luke, and I'll be your servant tonight. On special, we have grilled sea bass with a medley of fresh vegetables, a spicy chili with hand-grinded Havarti cheese, or a ribeye steak with baked potatoes.
Well, I can't eat cheese or red meat, so the fish sounds great.
Good choice. Would you like a drink with that?
Yes, please. I will have your local craft beer. A pint, please.
Question. What did the woman order?
5.
4.
Okay, what what did the woman order? Okay, let's listen again, okay? Let's listen one more time.
Hello, my name's Luke, and I'll be your server tonight. On special, we have grilled sea bass with a medley of fresh vegetables, a spicy chili with hand-grinded Havarti cheese, or a ribeye steak with baked potatoes.
Well, I can't eat cheese or red meat, so the fish sounds great.
Good choice. Would you like a drink with that?
Yes, please. I will have your local craft beer. A pint, please.
Question. What did the woman order?
5.
4.
Did you get the answer? Okay, exactly. The sea bass and the pint of beer. So what is a sea bass? Sea bass is the fish, right? So let me ask you a question from me, not from the book, okay? So what's the thing that she cannot eat? She cannot? Yeah, she said, I cannot eat this. So what that she cannot eat? For example, if the question was different, what she cannot eat? So what would be the answer?
Hello, my name's Luke, and I'll be your server tonight. On special, we have grilled sea bass with a medley of fresh vegetables, a spicy chili with hand-grinded Havarti cheese, or a ribeye steak with baked potatoes.
Well, I can't eat cheese or red meat, so the fish. I can't eat cheese or red meat. Well, I can't eat cheese or red meat.
So what's that thing that she cannot eat? Cheese and red meat. She cannot eat cheese and red meat. This is why she's asking the fish. Okay? Fish and to drink is a pint of beer. Okay, another question. What's the name of the waitress? Yes, the name of the waitress here.
Hello, my name's Luke. My name's Luke.
Yes, the name of the waitress is Luke. Okay? So he said, I am Luke, I am your server. He's the waitress. Okay? Waitress is the person who's serving, right? Attending the customer. Alright, last one. Number 5.
5. I feel like ordering something simple tonight, Jerry. What are you having?
I'm going to have the cheeseburger and fries, which is also very simple.
True, but too greasy for me. I'm going with the vegetarian omelet with salad.
Okay, but if you want some of my fries, just let me know.
Question. What does the woman think about the cheeseburger and fries?
1.
5. I feel like...
Okay, what does the woman think about the cheeseburger and fries? What? Yes, tell me the letter. B. Yes, they are too greasy. Yes, correct. They are too greasy for me. So what does it mean? They are too greasy. What does she mean by that? So when you say the food is too greasy, it means what? The food has too much, oil. Right? Too much oil, right? So our hamburger and fries, they have too much oil. Maybe she doesn't want to eat junk food, right? If you eat a lot of food with too much oil, it's gonna make bad for you. Maybe you're gonna get fat, right? So it's not very healthy. This is why she goes for the vegetarian, much healthier food. Right. Do you guys have any questions? For example, this is sound like this part of the final exam. You're going to be listening to something and answering questions. Okay? Your final exam is going to be much like this. Listening to something and then answering questions. Okay. So now let's do the test number 3. So this is the vocabulary part. It's going to be one part exactly like this part here. Okay? So you have 10 words. So match the words with the definition. I'm going to give you 4 minutes. Okay? I'm going to mark here 4 minutes. So go ahead, try to do it by yourself. You can look at the dictionary, you can talk to your classmates, no problem, okay? So let me put 4 minutes. So let me take a picture because some people don't have the books, right? And then I can share the picture. Okay, I'm sending the picture in the class group, WeChat class group, so you can do it. Try to do it. Match the word with the definition. Try to do it. Don't wait for answer. Okay? Try to do it. If it's wrong, that's okay. But you need to try. Yes, part 3. 55, page 55. Go ahead, ask them, open the WeChat group. WeChat, open WeChat. Class group. Yes, that's the exercise. So everybody's gonna keep slipping. We lift them up. For example, they have books, right? Maybe you can borrow their books. Yes, that's the get up there. So why are they sleeping in class? They didn't sleep it in dorms? This is gonna look very bad in my video, right? I bought this new camera, just recording this class, just doing an experiment. But those guys sleeping in my class, they're gonna look very bad. They're gonna look like bad students. I don't want you guys to look bad. I want you guys to look good students, right? All of you good students, right? Okay, 4 minutes. Let's do it together. It's better when you try to do by yourself than just waiting for the answer, right? Just waiting for the answer is not a good thing. You need to go and try. Even though you get it wrong, no problem. right? But you learn much more when you try. Okay? So let's do it together. Okay, first word, the furnishing and decoration of a room. Which is this word? Can anyone tell me which is the word that means the furnishing and decoration of a room? Decor. Okay? So for example, this is another thing. Sometimes you know the word, but you don't know how to pronounce. And this is important for the third part. Remember, if you're recording, I'll be asking you all, read these words for me or record the video because I need to hear your pronunciation. So pay attention to the pronunciation because this is going to be the third part of your final exam. But the word is correct, okay? So number one is decor. Decor means the furnishing and decoration of a room. Number two, a line on the rock surface that traces the geological fault. Fault line, yes, this one is easy, right? Fault line is the line on the rock surface that traces geological fault. So when you have a fault line, that area is more susceptible of heavy earthquakes. For example, this is happening in California. They have a really big, huge fault line in California. This is why California is having a history of earthquakes. Okay, number three, the natural features of landscape in terms of their appearance. What's the number three? Huh? Scenery. Scenery. Okay, say, pronounce it scenery. Scenery is the natural features of a landscape in terms of their appearance. So for example, you might say, oh, the scenery is beautiful. You look at the horizon. Oh, you see the sunset, maybe trees, waterfalls, right? This makes us scenery very beautiful. So natural features. Okay, number four, something that is given to charity. Donation. Donation, yes, correct. Number five, in a way that achieves maximum productivity with a minimum wasted effort. Yes, I think you're correct. Say again. Efficiently. Efficient, okay? So if something is efficient, it means that it can produce more with less. So efficiently, it's a way of achieving maximum productivity with a minimum wasted effort. Efficiently. For example, efficiently is the adjective, but you can be efficient. I am an efficient student, so I use less time, but I study more. Right? So you produce more with less. This means efficient. All right. Number six, prolonged period of abnormally low rainfall. Prolonged period of abnormally low rainfall. It means no rain. It means the season is very dry, no rain. So what's the word for this? Huh? No, it's not arson. It's another one. I see some of you guys did, right? So what's the answer? Did you put it there? It's not arson. Have another try. What did you say? Yes, drought. Okay, you say drought. So drought is it means no rain. Okay, very low rain. So drought. Okay, number seven. Characteristics of a countryside rather than the town. For example, right now we are in Zhengzhou town, right? So buildings, houses, university, right? So this is not the order, this is the opposite. So we are in the city, this is downtown city, buildings, right? But now we are talking about outside of city, right? This is a countryside. So what's the word for this? What's the word? Give it a try, give it a try. Rural. Yes, for example, you say the words correct, your pronunciation is a little off. So you can say rural. Rural. Okay? Rural is the characteristic of a countryside. Okay, word number 8. The criminal act of deliberately setting fire to a property. So, if you put in fire to a property, right? So, what's the word for it? Arson. Arson is to put in fire criminally to a property, okay? Arson. Number 9. A regrettable or unfortunate situation. Regrettable or unfortunate situation. Shame. Yes, shame. And the last one, number 10. A time of intense difficulty or trouble. Yes, the word is correct, but the pronunciation is wrong. So if you don't say crisis, you say crisis. Crisis, okay? It's not crisis, it's crisis. Okay? For example, if you say crisis in the third part of the time pronunciation, I take 1 point from you. Because it's not crisis, it's crisis. Okay? Alright, so the word number 1. Decor, fault lines, scenery, donation, efficiently, drought, rural, arson, shame, crisis. These are the order. Okay, so the yellow paragraph, you can turn the page. So this is a vocabulary skill, okay? So negative statements are the opposite of affirmative statements. So affirmative and positive, they are opposites. So in English, one way to make negative statements is to add a prefix in front of the word. So you can add a prefix to nouns, to adjectives, and verbs. And here are some English negative prefixes. For example, there are a, or these, or il, or in, ir, none. Here are some word examples. For example, word happy. This means positive. So if you add the prefix un, it becomes unhappy. This is a negative one. So you can do those older words here. Comfort. If you add the prefix this, it's going to be discomfort. Comfort, positive. Discomfort, negative. Moral, positive. Immoral, negative. Rational, positive. Irrational, negative. And the other 5 words here. Political, apolitical. Legal, illegal. Accurate, inaccurate. Able, unable. Alright. So now I want you to try exercise number 4. So we have 5 sentences and a missing word. So you get the word by the end of the sentence, make it into a negative one, right? Change it because it's positive, make it into a negative, and use to complete the sentence. I'll give you 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute, go ahead. Yes, pick up the word by the end of the sentence, make it into a negative one, and use to complete the sentence. Now you listen to the study here. Pick up this word, make it into a negative, and use to complete the sentence. Yes, there's a, okay, you did already, right? Okay. Yes, use this word, change into a negative one, and use to complete the sentence. Do you need more time? Are you guys finished? Okay, let's do it together. Word sentence number one. The report has been based on. The report has been based on. Inaccurate information. Good. Sentence number two. She couldn't help if she was being. Anyone? She couldn't help if she was being. Irrational. Number three. Tom has some. Yes, okay, correct. Discomfort. Tom has some discomfort, but no real pain. Number four, I didn't realize you were so unhappy. Okay, unhappy. I didn't realize you were so unhappy. The last one, he was able is a positive. How to turn into a negative? Yes, unable. So he was unable to pay the rent. It means that he could not pay the rent because unable is negative. Okay, this is the bell for the break. So let's have 10 minutes break. Okay? All right, 10 minutes.